Hello people, I know you think these videos are coming thick and fast, which they are. Today's video is basically to an individual who's quite prominent on YouTube. He's been doing this for a long time, he's well respected, and he's well respected for good reason, because this video isn't an attack on the person, but it is to correct a few issues that I think he's misstepped on. His name's Lenon Honor. I have great respect for him. He's a father. In fact, if I was to sit and tell you all the things he does, I could be here for a long time. He's a musician, he's a father, he's a writer, he's a counsellor. He's obviously a YouTube person as well. He makes social commentary, and he also takes down people like Umar Johnson, who was once a respected person across the world who turned out to be a scammer. And as part of the mission that Lenon Honor is on in taking down this individual that has scammed a lot of money from a lot of people under the guise of creating a school for black children, black boys, he has also shone the light on Umar Johnson's personal life, not because he was trying to make personal attacks on Mr. Johnson, but more because Mr. Johnson had attacked Lenon Honor's credibility and also his status as a father. So, quite rightly, Lenon Honor went back at him and revealed the fact that he has not paid child support and does not want to take part in his children's lives. He also states that he believes that anybody who has the problem of not having contact with their children should go on to the family courts, and I'm going to play this short clip for you now.
I want to see her I should be able to see her on my own terms. No, you get up there and you go see your child. No, but I have to have it my way. That's the thing about Umar. It's one or the other. It's black or white. It's like, no, it's my way or it's the highway. But see, if you love your child, you do whatever. And this is a message to all you men. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. No, I'm going to drop a couple of F-bombs. I don't want to hear no excuses no more. If for whatever reason you're unable to see the child, well, then you go to the court so that you can get some sort of visitation, supervisor or otherwise. Whatever needs to be done so that you can be an active participant. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. We need to stop that shit. If you care about your child enough. Huh? And there's nothing dishonorable. I think that it's an act of honor to say, okay, look, if their situation ain't working out with the baby's mama, well, I'm not being able to see it, we'll have to get the courts involved.
Now, here's the issue. Now, Lenon, and I'm going to speak directly to you. You might not watch this video, but I'm going to do that anyway. You come across as an exemplary father with a beautiful wife, wonderful family, wonderful children. You seem to be holding down your entire life, and you seem to be quite the opposite of Mr. Umar Johnson. You are not the norm. Many people's families and relationships are breaking down in these days, and I believe the system which you say for men to go to is a flawed system, the family court system. I've never had an argument with you at all with the things that you have spoken about, and I don't know if you remember that I actually wrote to you some time ago via email, and you gave me a lot of positive encouragement and understanding to do with my role as a father. However, your attitude at the moment seems to be that if people can't have contact with their children, they should go to the family court, and at the family court they will find a solution. This isn't true. Now, I am one such person who went to the family court, and it was the worst decision I made of my life in terms of trying to get my children back. See, once I went to the family court, a few things happened which people who have been through this experience may know. I know a lot of fathers do, and some mothers too. I'm not going to exclude mothers because I'm part of some parental alienation groups, and I've learned very much that mothers also suffer from this angle. I could pull out a few names that would justify this, but I won't do that because those people have not been asked whether I should name their name on a video that I'm making. So let's keep it, contained for a minute. So the point is this: when I went to the family court system, I was maybe thinking similar to you, that I would go, show them what kind of great father I would be, and then they would give me access to my children. What actually happened was this, that the mother of my children started making false allegations to do with serious sexual assault, rape. And she made her allegations that were supported by her system. And what I mean by her system is a legal team. Now, what happens once the legal team gain legal aid, and I don't know if it's the same system in America, but I do know that the same issues are prevalent in America. And partly one of the reasons why I'm speaking to you is because of the size of your platform and the fact that if you give people the wrong impression, then there's going to be adverse effects. Now, as I say, false allegations started being made, and once these allegations started being made, the focus moved from me having contact with my children over to whether I'd actually raped somebody. I was defending something I knew I didn't do. And a lot of men find themselves in this predicament. It's a really insidious and damaging allegation to make, but this is the allegation that was made about me, and you can watch previous videos if you like. I almost paused then because I thought, well, is this big YouTuber going to watch my videos? I don't know, maybe not. But the point is, it's going to send you this video in the email, so at least you're going to watch this one. Now, also what happened was the allegations came thick and fast, but the system came into play. And the system realized that, and as with many cases, they can make money out of this process by extending the life of the case. They can also use family court experts. I'm sorry about this ping, ping, ping. My phone's just blinging off the thing today. Now, they can use family court experts to tag people as being either mentally ill or incompetent as parents, and this is what also happened to me. And even when I gained evidence to prove that this was not the case, the family court stopped me. Now, the painful thing, Lennon, is this. I've not seen my children for 6 years now. And I know you as a father, if somebody said to you, and you've also said on your videos, which again, I love hearing coming from a father, that you have been in your children's life from day one. You also mentioned that you actually delivered 2 of your children, I believe, at home, which again, just so wonderful and commendable. However, you've not been in the position where your children are always in your life and then they're just snatched away, you're just separated. And that was my situation. It wasn't like I was an on and off father. I was at the birth of both my children. And I was always with my children. Apart from the times when I was going away to work, I was always with my children. I wanted to be with them. You know, like you, I enjoyed the role of a father. I enjoyed learning from them as much as they learned from me. And participating in their life, participating in their development, all that. So, can you imagine just being snatched out of the life of your children? Not just by the mother, but by the system itself that empowers, in my case, empowered the mother. And like I say, I'm not trying to give the impression to anybody else who will see this video that women don't suffer as mothers, because they do. But you were specifically talking about the man, and you was, in this video, you also used the term deadbeat dads and so forth. Now, I don't like the term, you don't like the term, and we know why we don't like the term. There are fathers that don't want to take part in their children's lives, but there are fathers that have done everything. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I've never been to prison in my life. I've never been involved in any criminal activity that would put me in prison. However, after going to the family court, I ended up in prison twice. One for sending an email to social services, and the other one for putting a video on YouTube. Now, I've been very open about this because I'm not ashamed of it. I could have done everything in my power to stay out of that situation, but I wanted to fight for my children and do everything necessary that I could do. So I want to finish this video by making an appeal to you, and also just going over a few facts. And I'm going to take these facts from the United States to show that we're not talking about a UK problem, we're talking about a worldwide problem. So will you just bear with me for a second and listen to these facts? Very simple. Suicide and intimate partner problems. In the USA, intimate partner problems precipitated suicide in 2,031 men as opposed to 439 women. And this was in 2019 in a study called Surveillance for Violent Death Report. It is most often men who lose the children, the home, and perhaps their sense of self-worth and self-esteem, along with being ordered to pay alimony and child support. All of the above are issues that include emotional and psychological life-altering stressors that may depress some men and drive some to suicide because they now have lost everything they've worked for. Frankel, 2009. So there we have it. The system of the family court has become deeply flawed. And what I'm going to ask you to do now is this. It's up to you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I know you've got a lot of things to do. You have a lot on your plate, so to speak, father. You're now educating yourself in different matters, and you're also, focused on the Umar Johnson situation. I would like you to take on the issues of the family court. As I say, you have a massive platform. A lot of people from around the world view your videos and have followed you for a long time, as have I. So what I'm saying to you is this. The family court is not somewhere that somebody goes to and all their issues are solved. It might be the place that they go to where they find a lot more issues, where they're destroyed actually. And there's a true agenda to destroy the family unit. And that, as I say, is not a UK thing, it's a worldwide thing. In the UK at the moment, we have a problem that is defined by the media as knife crime, where young people are destroying each other, killing each other, and it's become epidemic proportions. I've also made a video about this. I believe that the lack of parental direction from the father in the home is directly related to this. Although the media won't say it, I do believe it's the case. I know what kind of man you are, Lenon Honor, and I hope that you will take this video as not a wake-up call, but a little tap on the shoulder, and I'll be standing by your side saying, look, check out the family court system. See how something that is supposed to be good has become demonic. And I might go deeper into this in another video. Maybe you might subscribe to me and I should subscribe to you, because I don't think I've subscribed to you. I think I just watch your videos. So I'll do that. Maybe you can return the fake. No, I don't even, I don't ask people to subscribe. All I do is videos. But listen, to finish with, please, don't judge all men by the standards of Umar Johnson. Just because this man is some kind of charlatan and doesn't really care about his family, as you state, and seems to be the evidence to back that up, please give other men a chance, because some of us have been to the family court and didn't get the outcome we wanted. Signing out, ELAVI Truth TV.